Howdy folks, Hellcorrects here, and guess what? We're playing another epic 40k game. Here we're sitting at 2,800 or 2,500 points. We have Imperial Guard. They could be Traitor Guard. It's hard to say. They're facing off against these vile, evil Tzeentchian demons across the board. And we have some Disc Riders over here. And those are actual Thousand Suns, aren't they?
Yep.
So we got a whole bunch of Thousand Suns. And then we have some Flamers of Tzeentch. Oh, there's Magnus the Red right there. We have a couple Greater Demons. And then we have some nasty Flyers. And we got some Pink Horrors. And we're fighting over this Capital Imperialis that's sitting here that broke down. The guard wants it back.
We want to customize it.
Yeah, you want to customize it into a lowrider. And all right, we have a battery company of artillery. Then we have a heavy weapons company. We have a rocket battery. Sitting over here is a Leviathan heavy control vehicle. More rockets. Lots of rockets. Tactical company sitting over here. And we're all ready to go. So all we have to do now is roll to see who goes first. Ready to dice off?
Yep.
6, 4. I'm gonna go. I'm gonna see if I can knock those Flyers down before we get too close. I don't want to get flamethrower. Those things are nasty. Alright, so we have some objectives out here. You can see them just scattered out throughout the table, throughout the terrain. Obviously, we're making the Capital Imperialis one of the objectives. And then we have some over here on the sides. And we'll see how those come out. Alright? Alright. Alright, we'll be back with a recap of turn 1. Alright everybody, it's back for the end of turn 1 recap. And, well, Tzeentch is not having a good day.
No.
Not at all. Alright, we had the Imperial Guard, the Juggernaut, that advanced the company up here, laid down some suppressive fire and took out some of the Disc Riders over here. A massive barrage of artillery took out an entire unit right there. Dropped artillery over here, killed a bunch of Thousand Suns Marines. There used to be a bunch of guys right here. The Flamers disappeared in a hail of cannon fire. He's controlling this objective because I couldn't shoot that thing, or I didn't bother to drop artillery on his head, on that Greater Demon. And over here we had a unit that just up and disappeared as they got taken out by artillery. The Flyers, he flew them over to do his little bombing run on me, and well, the end result was right here. That's where he landed, but he was on advance, and my first fire shot him down. Was not a pretty sight. It was good, really good rolls. And poor, yeah. If you had the typical Tzeentch where they get to reroll ones, it would have been fine.
I rolled all kinds of ones.
Yeah. So right now, this is the end of turn 1, and it's not looking good for the Demon team.
No, play one more turn.
Yeah, we'll see how the Greater Demons do. Magnus, he decided over here, he charged up, not realizing he had 100 centimeter bolt of change that would have nuked a stand if he would have got to hit.
I don't think he could have seen anything.
Oh, he sees these infantry over here. He can see these guys. All right, that's the end of 1. We'll be back for a recap of 2. All right, everybody, it's end of 2, and we're going to do a quick recap of what happened around here. It was a kind of a pillow shot fight over here. He shot over here, killed a few of the Imperial Guardsmen. They all shot back and were so scared that they did nothing. Now over here, this squad was really bold and bolsterous, and they shot up this unit really good.
Oh, it's okay. Never mind.
We had a gunfight between guardsmen and Chaos Marines over here. Chaos Marines lost 2, I believe. Then you made a bunch of saves, so you're pretty decent. We kept trying to drop artillery on this guy, and for some reason he has a psychic shield that prevents us from even hitting him. I don't know how that happened.
It's just dumb luck.
I think it's Tzeentch messing with us. The Leviathan didn't have anything but drop artillery, and he killed a blue horror over here. The Chimeras were going to torch the Lord of Change that was sitting there, but he died. He rolled a 1. Actually, no, you rolled 3 ones. Yeah, you had 3 ones on that one. That was an epic fail. But so far, it's looking pretty good for the home team. The Chaos is controlling this objective, that objective. This one's contested. Imperial's on this one over here. This one. They own that one and that one. And you guys are still in range of that one way over there.
Yeah, but you broke about 4 or 5 cards.
Yeah. So right now, we have to see, we got to be, what, 40?
Also, grab us with.
You want to grab a die and see who goes the next turn?
Grab us with the
I got a 1, 3. So you get the choice of going first. All right. So you're going to go first, and then we'll be back at the recap of 3. All right. I'll talk to you later. All right, everybody. It's the end of turn 3, and it did not go so well for the Tzeentchian forces. There's nothing left on the board. When ended up pretty much just nuking everything off the table with some decent dice rolls. The interesting thing was dropping, well, the highlight was when we dropped the bombard artillery on Magnus, and he needed a 5 to save, and he rolled a 6. Yeah, Tzeentch was in his favor that day. So otherwise, everything has been cleared off. We've taken all the objectives. We broke all of his units.
Too many dice thrown at me.
Yeah. The artillery, the Imperial artillery is a bitch.
Yes, it is.
It just can't, it's just rolling artillery barrage constantly. And it just rolled your head up. So we moved up, and we're going to recover our Capital Imperialis after it broke down. Yeah, no customization by Tzeentch today. You can't turn it into a Capital Imperialis demon engine. It's not going to happen. But pretty much, it's hard to face off the Imperial Guard artillery batteries.
Sure is.
They just blow you off the table.
When you've got so many of them, that's for sure.
And I could have brought another battery.
Thanks.
Yeah. So there we go. That's everything. I hope you guys enjoyed all this. Next time, next Friday?
Next Friday.
All right.
Regular time.
Are we going still 25 or going up to 3?
Let's just go at 25.
2,500 points? All right.
We might need another table section though.
It was getting kind of crowded here, but, you know, that's the way the nature of the game is.
There's no maneuver.
And all that was all my dead right there. I lost 6 stands out of 1 unit. I still had 12 left before it would break. So it ended up being a decent
Learning section.
yeah. That's what I call a maximum effort by the Imperial Guard.
Artillery.
Yep.
Yeah, the ground troops didn't do crap, really.
Well, you know you're facing a former Fort observer.
Yeah.
So I love artillery.
Yeah. Doesn't help you scatter, though.
No. I was going maximum scatter because I wasn't observing well. All right, so
You need to buy some forward observers for those.
yeah, but you got to see your target to be able to use it. All right, we'll see you next week. Hope you enjoy it.